Alright guys, hey, check this out. This is one of our new products we got, and it's made in Clearwater out of all places, and literally thousands of acupuncture clinics around the whole world use this product, and it's called a liniment. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that, but I want to differentiate from a few things because a lot of people don't know too much about a liniment, an ointment, or even essential oil. An essential oil is concentrated from different plants, so they'll come in bottles that are about this size, and the lids typically look like that, and then when you smell it, it's quite fragrant. So that's an essential oil, and they can be used topically. We've used them topically in the clinic for over 20 years, and for various different reasons, for emotions, pain, stress, whatever it may be. Another one, this is a ointment. And ointments are more of a thicker substance, and you can take some and then wipe it on an area. It's more, sometimes a little bit greasy, oily, but they look like that inside. So this is the type of ointment that we use. This one came from Thailand. But a liniment's very liquid. So you can hear the liquid shaking around. You can see it in the bottle. This one has a pretty wild name, Evil Bone Water. The name, you won't forget that, but it comes from Saint Apothecary, and it has a spray bottle that comes with it. And this type of liniment is very traditional. And originally, these types of liniments, they would be used as a benefit for martial artists throughout the history, like the Shaolin Temple, Wudong Mountain. They'd have their own formulations, different kung fu families, from injuries, training, battles. They would use these type of liniments that are infused with a lot of herbs, anywhere between 12 to 20 some herbs. And they would infuse them with alcohol, and the alcohol would extract the herbs, and they would use it to rub onto the area, maybe with a washcloth, or just dampen the area or wipe it on. They would soak in, and they'd have highly anti-inflammatory properties, invigorating the blood to move the stagnant blood from a bruise, so they treat bruise. Any kind of ligament tendon issue for strain or sprain, you can spray it on there, and it would help with the tendon ligament too. But not only little things like that, bigger joints like the knee, you can spray it on the knee and have a big relief. So I have to say, I got introduced to this from another acupuncturist in Costa Rica. When we were there, she used it on different patients, and I saw her spraying it. Then one patient asked me, she says, "Can you do something for the knee? Can you give me acupuncture?" But my needles weren't with me, so I asked the lady for the spray, and I sprayed on the patient's knee. And a little bit later, within 10-15 minutes, she made a comment, "Hey, my knee pain is gone." I said, "Really?" So that impressed me. But I saw this company at our conference that we went to recently, and I signed up, and I got a whole bunch of bottles. But this type of liniment, it has things like camphor, menthol, cinnamon, croton, and a whole bunch of other herbs, different Chinese herbs that are the most highest quality that you can see, or that you can find. And then when they do that, they extract them with alcohol, the potency goes up. So a lot of liniments on the market that are commercially made, the quality literally is like this. And then when you get something like this from a small scale family business person that knows the herbs and goes after the highest quality, the quality becomes like that. So like this commercially to like that, there's really no comparison. So I know, because I know what's on the market a lot. So I have an affinity for this type. But this one can be used for any kind of sprain, strain, trauma, injury, bruise, pain, ache, muscle, joint, finger, tendon, ligament, things like that. Even neck pain with a headache, you can spray it on there and wipe it in. And then also bug bites, you can use it for bug bites. And in a way, it could be used as a bug repellent as well. But bug bites for sure, definitely. So this is one of the handouts that comes with it. It describes all the details, and with the ingredients, you can look a little closer. If you see some of the ingredients, you can see a little more details. But this company, I really like it, and they have quite the reputation that I really didn't know about. But it has a list of all the different things that I just mentioned, even first aid, injury, trauma. So something good to have in hand. You know, bug bites, injuries, traumas, even that chronic pain, the back pain, the neck pain, the ache, the joint pain, the arthritis. And this would be an excellent topical usage as a liniment. This one's an ointment. Ointments can be greasy and oily. They'll last. You gotta be careful wiping on your hand. The essential oil too, you can put it on there, and it's pretty legit. But this one, the liniment, you spray it on, and after a little while, it kind of soaks in and dries up. So with that said, keep it in mind, now you know about liniments. If you need any liniments, feel free to stop by our office and you give it a shot. And any questions, I'd be very happy to answer to you. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day.